Yes, we are back with another flashlight video. Okay, might make this quick. We'll see. We'll see how much I ramble. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this really quick. This is from Brinyte. It is the A02 Apollo light. They just sent me. Yes, it's made in China. I really don't care. Okay, so what you get is you get some paperwork. You get like a little thing inside the box. You get a USB-C charging cable, although it's USB-A on one side, but everybody that offers this type of a cable calls it a USB-C charging cable. It's an A to a C, but I get it. Sure, okay. Eventually, we're all going to switch to C on both sides. That's just how it's going, okay? So let me plug that back into my brick over there. Comes with a little hook thing, and it comes with the light. So I've been carrying this for, I don't know, a couple of weeks since I got it. And what I've done is I have hooked it onto this key ring here with my other pocket light. So I always carry a flashlight. I have always carried a flashlight since the late 80s, quite frankly. Started out with a mini mag light. Do I have that exact mini mag light here? I might. This is the one I started, this exact one is the one I started carrying in the late 80s. And it's gone through several iterations. As you can see, it's all scratched up. It now carries in one of it, was carried in one of these for the longest time on my belt way back in the day. I also had like a little cap on it, like a plastic rubbery cap that hooked onto like a coily cord lanyard with a hook to go on my belt loop. Yeah, okay. So I'm dating myself. All right. So yeah. Okay. What I've been carrying lately is this NFRZ in full zirconium from Yellow Day Energy, which takes the 18350 rechargeable battery. However, throughout that whole time, well, maybe not since the late 80s, but I bought a package of these from eBay way back 12, 15 years ago, give or take. And have carried one of these on this knife for that time, 10, 12, 15 years. Just dropped in the bottom of my pocket because sometimes I needed just a little bit of light to find something in the car, to find something under a desk at an office. And pulling out a bigger light with, this one has almost 2,000 lumens, might have been a little overkill. Okay. So I always find it nice to have a small little temporary light in your pocket. That's how I roll. So when Brinyte came out with this one, my contact went over there. She reached out and said, "Hey, would you like to check this out?" Initially, I said yes, absolutely. I didn't even know what it was. I think she sent me a link or a picture. It's good. I don't know which I prefer better, to be completely frank with you. I like the fact that this is USB-C rechargeable. This is disposable. Okay, yes, I am sure I can unscrew some of these. I can unscrew it. I can probably find a button battery for it and things like that. But honestly, I bought a package of 10 for like $30 12 years ago. I found the original package that they shipped to me in from eBay. There's still 2 left in there. So, yeah. This is momentary, which I really like. There is a switch on here so you can flip it and, well, it used to work. You could flip it so that it's always on. There you go. So, but I like the momentary aspect of it for in my pocket. I also like the fact that it's more of a OTF, if you will. It shoots out the front rather than the side. I found this a little bit unusual, like not awkward, but different for me because I am so used to just point and shoot. This one was a little bit different because it comes out the side like that. The beautiful thing about this one is it has 3 different brightness levels. And it gets really bright at its highest level. And if I turn off the light here, and I do have a clip of it outside here in a few minutes that I'll put at the end so you can check it out in the outdoors. And then here's this guy. So I don't know what the lumens are on this exactly, so we're just going to guess. But this guy, you have 2 lumens at its lowest, 30 mid, and 125 high. This one also has a strobe light effect. If that is so, if you're so inclined to use a strobe, this has that available. I never use a strobe. A lot of these lights, not the NFRZ doesn't, but a lot of lights do have a strobe feature. That's just not my thing. I don't understand the use of it necessarily, but a lot of lights have it. But I do like the rechargeability of it. That's a great feature. Talk about some dimensions here. It's just a hair over 2 inches, 2.06, 0.71, and 0.343, and it weighs in at 0.4 ounces. So you really don't even notice it's there. It is a little heavier than this guy. I didn't weigh it because I didn't take it apart, but I've had them both on here for a couple of weeks, and it doesn't take up any extra pocket room. It doesn't weigh me down. It's totally fine. It does have, according to the paperwork, a lockout button. So if you hit this 3 times, it's supposed to lock it so you don't accidentally turn it on and off. I can't ever get it to lock. So there have been 2 or 3 times where I've looked down and I've seen this shining out through my jeans because it's activated in my pocket. One time my girlfriend noticed it, and the other time I noticed it. That's a little bit of a bummer for me. Now, I do know that this has activated in my pocket sometimes, but it's momentary. So it's okay. It kind of activates. I stand up, I sit down, I move, and it turns back off. Like, this is not a big deal. This one just turns on in my pocket, and I see this shining through my jeans. It's not going to burn a hole in your pocket. It's not going to do any damage. You can plug it in and recharge it later if you left it on in your pocket all day because it was facing your leg maybe. But it's a little odd if it's shining through your jeans and somebody else notices it. Like, my girlfriend looks at my leg and goes like, what the heck is going on? And yes, it says triple click it. I just did it 3 times. I hit it once and it turns back on. So I can't get the lock to work. I'm not that smart. That's why a lot of times I've carried just a standard O-light a lot for many years. I want just simple. It's off, it's on, double click it and it's brighter. Like, sometimes I just want simple, on and off. All of this, hold it twice, long press it, short press it, double click. It gets too confusing. I just want my light to turn on and turn off. All right, so what else about this? Oh, it's only $20 on Amazon. It's about the same price as I bought 10 of these for. It's actually less than I bought 10 of these for on eBay. eBay, for those of you that don't know, was the original Amazon, if you will. You'd go to eBay and you'd find all kinds of stuff at a great cheaper price. And then Amazon came to town. And then eBay kind of went away, but it's still there. It's weird. It's an odd phenomenon. Okay, so this wasn't super quick, but there you go. The A02 from Brinyte. I'm going to splice in my outdoor video right now, which is not very long, but it does compare these two. So you can see it in real world. And there will be a link down below to the Amazon, an Amazon link for this with a discount code because it's $20, but they gave us a discount code for, I don't remember how much off it is, but I will put it down there. And thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. I will be putting this right back on here and carrying it still for another few days or another couple of weeks just to try it out, see how it is. And maybe I will, I don't know, maybe I'll give this away on the EDC hour coming up here shortly, just because that's what I do with a lot of the things that companies send me. I give them away to you guys. So thanks for watching. Comment down below something just so I know that you paid attention. All right, so it's not completely dark, but there is a little bit of light from a street light and whatnot here. But today we have this little proto light that I've had for, I don't know, I bought a package of them 10, 12 years ago. And it's great for just seeing, you know, in your bag, at the movie theaters. It's not super bright, but it's bright enough. Like, it works really well, and it just goes on my keychain. Okay, so Brinyte sent over this one, and this is the low setting. What's nice about this one is it has different light levels. This one's pretty freaking bright for what you get. It does have a memory, so you can turn it on and off at the 3 different brightnesses. And it does a great job. But as you saw in the other part of the video, the light comes out of it at a different angle. So it comes out the side, not the front. So it is a little bit more awkward to use, maybe. If I can show kind of both of them here, just to give you an idea as to how they work on the keychain. And you saw that in the other part of the video too, but I wanted to give you kind of a nice look outside. If we kind of ramp up the brightness. This is a little section of my backyard. Not trying to show all my house, but you know, you get it. So let me know what you think.